All right, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hope here in the Long Dark. We are currently in Coastal Highway. I lucked out, and the very first shot I took with my bow here on a bear. That was a really poor decision, by the way. I hit it in the foot, and it insta died. So I don't know what that's about, or why or how that happened, but it was obviously a glitch. But one I'm not going to complain about. All right. Yeah, 438 is good. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to approach this. I could hit the islands and then head towards the gas station. You know what? I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go this way. For a couple of reasons. It's a little foggy, which is actually, if it's not like really impeding your ability to see, then foggy days are nice days to be out and moving around. Because generally the wind isn't too bad, the weather isn't too bad, it's not snowing, you know what I mean? It tends to be decent temperature-wise. I can't remember if I hit this one or not. Nope. But I know I hit that other one.
I'll take it.
No, actually we won't. Anyway, a test run for me is trying to figure out. I just wanted to play with the low baseline loot table and see what I found. I've done it before. The thing is, the way that I like to play is with the animals on passive. I say this all the time. I like a hunting survival game, right? I'm not here to play Dodge Wolf or whatever the game is. Like today, I just have a torch ready to go, but anyway, started in Mountain Town. Been to Mystery. Been to Muskeg Forge twice, actually. I hit a broken railroad. Just cruised through ravine. I didn't really want to stick around. Now, the animals, like I said, the animals aren't passive. That's usually how I play anyway. I'm here to survive and hunt. Cedar. Nice. But I do want to make it a bit more difficult. I got all the badges I wanted. I got all the badges actually, except for the Dark Walker, except I lost the coffee badge and a glitch. I've explained about that in like the last 5 videos. If you want to know what happened, go watch one of those. Look at Bun Bun. You Bun Bun. I've had some serious glitches in the game here in the last couple weeks. But yes, the animals are on passive. You know, I always encourage people to play the game on pilgrim mode on maps that you are unfamiliar with, and then do that for a little bit so you can learn where and how to get around. You can learn how to do it with sprains on and food poisoning and all that stuff. And then you can also do it to find out where your animals like bears, moose, and particularly wolves spawn. So let's see if we got any goodies in here. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if it just stayed kind of lightweight.
This'll come in handy.
But I enjoy playing on the medium, the stalker baseline loot with a lot of the stalker settings on the loot table. But when you end up running around with 2 pairs of snow pants and an expedition coat, etc., you know. There we go. The survival aspect really is still pretty. It's not as challenging, you know.
I think I can use this.
As you would think it'd be on what should be considered the second hardest level. So, got any coffee for me? Now, I'd like to always bring this up, if you can.
Okay.
Try to stop and stand still when you search. If you're moving, when you go into the little search animation here, you're actually going to burn up more fatigue. It was a theory that I had, but thanks to Zach Nafane, it was confirmed. I watch a lot of Zach's videos. You know, I don't play an interloper, but I certainly like to watch people that do. I understand why that would draw people in way more. But, you know, for me personally, it's just not the way I enjoy the game. So. And interloper, for me, you know, it offers challenges that I like. Like I said, the loot table is interesting to me, but as far as like, you can't get a gun cleaning kit. I like to play with the guns on. The container density seems a little wacky to me. I disagree with the loot degradation on any pretty much setting. My example is sweaters don't go bad in a drawer in 3 months. You know, just, it doesn't happen. This isn't how this works. You know, in theory, and I understand things are at different levels when you start. But let's say I walk into a map and I get 100% can of peaches, right? That thing should be good for about 2 years. So, like I said, I understand that you need the desire, the need to make things more challenging for people that want that. And like I said, I'm looking to actively make the game more difficult and challenging. But with that, I also want a bit of realism, because I think that in this game you can get a decent amount of realism if you want it, you know. Let's face it, you shouldn't have to eat. And again, it's cold. I want to explain. I know some things. It's cold, so you're burning more calories, right? You're doing a lot of walking and moving. That's going to burn more calories. You got to need a lot of food to make this successful. I 100% agree. But seriously, like, there are days when I eat like 10 pounds of venison, a bag of chips, 2 sodas, a cup of coffee, and friggin', like, you know, 14 pounds of water. There's no kind of realistic. The fatigue drain, the food drain, the water drain. You can turn those up if you want to make it challenging, and that's what I like. Again, custom mode. That's probably my preferred way to play. You know, because I can create a situation that is, to me, feels more realistic to me. Well, you got anything, buddy?
You never know.
Oh, candy bar.
Being useful.
All right, a few more shots. I kind of wouldn't mind finding a rifle here, but more so if there's a moose.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. But no worries, miss. We're taking the easy way. Alright, well. Praise be to Yogg. I'm playing Conan Exiles right now. Yogg's the way to go. I mean, ideally, I guess in single player, you should have all the gods. It was a little clearer. I probably had a few more fishing cabins, but I think I'm just going to follow the road on out. I think there's a truck or a car maybe along the way I'll possibly hit. You can do more looking around if you want. I'm a little focused today. But Any place that has railroad tracks, a road, it's called coastal highway. I mean, I like to go across the ice a lot. It's a lot faster. You know what? I might sneak out to that one fishing cabin. I don't play on the interloper. I don't play interloper period very much. I played it a few times. Um, and I've only played with the interloper baseline loot settings. It's probably maybe like this. I would think the third time, but it might only be the second. As far as a custom playthrough. Anyway, I like making the tools. That's fine. I mean, I just always say the same things. I mean, like, I wish I could turn hatchets off, but leave the knives on. Again, that's a believability factor for me.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Even if you find a butcher's knife in someone's kitchen, you're going to be way better off. So. Oh, hey, some rifle. Rifle ammo. I just like, oh man, I knew it was going to get really thick. I could tell when I was coming this way. I was like, should I go for this stupid fishing hut or not? But I think I can follow the logs back to the road. I think you can get stuck in here. Yeah, I need to go wide. Yep. I made the classic log jam mistake here. Yes, I know you're thirsty. Alright. Let's just get back up here. Right. Yeah, that should be where the trailer's at. Road shoot this way. But that's how that map knowledge can get you in a better situation, you know. If I did know the map so well, I probably would have holed up in that fishing cabin for a little while and hoped that the weather cleared up. But you're kind of leaving yourself in, you know, straits. I'm pretty well set as far as, you know, I guess firewood. Not a ton. So let's say fog led to... Well, see, that's the thing, though. A fog doesn't usually turn right into a blizzard, either. That's another nice thing about fog. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, this isn't even the worst fog that you can be wandering around in. But this is pretty bad, and if you don't know where to go, or at least have a decent sense of direction, you can end up in dire situations pretty quickly. Which is great with places like Mystery Lake. Here, Muskeg, Broken Railroad, there are features that run through the map. So, if you stick to some railroad tracks or a road, Not always. But generally speaking, you should find something. Power lines, always a great indicator that civilization of some sort is around. But there's certain places, you know, I get lost in pretty easily. Muskeg is one, Pleasant Valley is another. Here, out on the ice, you can get really turned around pretty quickly, but it's not as bad here. You got a good amount of fishing huts. You could just bump into.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Lots of candy. You've got the islands, and honestly, if you end up making it to the ocean, you could kind of just reverse your direction and should eventually end up to some kind of shore. Yeah, think about the water as a 180 semicircle of the map. And the road cuts through the middle, sort of. I always like to let people know this is a super dangerous map, and where we're going is super dangerous. The weather tends to be better. There are definitely places that you can go that are safer. There are some really great places on this map that are actually kind of safe. But for the most part, the places that you think are going to be like, this is where I want to base, like the coastal town site, can be pretty bad, especially right up here by the best building there is. This trunk on this car is fantastic. If you get any meat, you can keep it in here. What? Son of a... I was carrying all that bear meat around. I must have put my pry bar down. That's disappointing. You know, there's a chance we'll find one in here, though. That would be fantastic. Huh. Looks gonna stand up. A quick look. What else is under here? One thing I would change, one of the settings I forgot to change was the container density. Oh man, I am really hoping there is a pry bar here. I bet there's not. Seriously, I might put money on that right now. I really don't think there's going to be one. Kicking myself. Kicking myself. All right. Let's see. We got a whetstone. How much is in you?
I wonder who owns this stuff.
There we go. I was literally getting ready to say sometimes you can find a pry bar in a tool chest.
Probably useful.
You know, and sometimes it's hard to tell between what's just luck, right, and what is something you made the game do. So, you know, I could just be getting lucky, or like I said, I wish I'd changed the... I thought it affected... So to me, it feels a little funny to have, like, alright, you open a med kit on the wall, and there's a chance... More than likely, there's only going to be one thing in there, if there is something in there. And, like, I get that, but I also get, like, it's a med kit. If they didn't empty it... Yeah. Anything laying around is baseline low. So, I think we're just doing really well here, that's all. This is sort of a high end loot location, I suppose. We got a candy bar hanging there. It's weird. Usually it's like chips and stuff.
This'll come in handy.
I'm gonna do a little sewing while I'm here. Wow. Well, you'd be set on antiseptic, I tell you that much. Put this out where you can see it. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this crap soda. Last resort sardines. That's why they're called that. Because, like, pretty much anything below 80% might give you food poisoning. Which is dumb. A can of sardines can last a ridiculously long time. You're just like, oh, it's fish.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, it's like crazily salted and oiled preserved fish. It's gonna last a while.
I think I can use this.
Man, I did well on sewing kits. I always tear this thing up. It's in the way. So we got some matches that stacked. That's always a favorite.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We need this. God, Astrid, you make me nuts. We got some leather. I should probably be thinking about a few things. Might be here for a minute. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do something that's fairly important you might want to think about. So we popped out. We got all our stuff situated. We're ready to look around and loot. But let's pop back in the door. Why? Well, if you jump inside real quick, we'll get a save. And I won't have to do all that again if I need to. Right. You just die. You don't restart. Depends. Alright, I need a quick break. I'll be back in 3. All right. Better situated. Ready to go. I might have to bust out of here though because yeah, I cleared up. One of my children might need a ride. So we got one house on this end. Man, most of the houses are burned out this time. Looks like we might only just have the one in town. And again, it's hard to tell. Is this because of the low baseline loot? Or did you just get unlucky? And I mean, I've had pilgrim modes that look like this too, so yeah. I'm a little depressed. I wish there were a few more houses I could loot. Obviously for the loot, but also because, like I said, I'm here to see what I can find, man.
Best be prepared for anything.
Yeah. Fogging right back up. It's clear for like 20 minutes. I was gonna say the wolves are here. Well, I was thinking about branching out and just going ahead and heading on out, but it's getting late. We'll see if the houses are up over here. At least one is. We'll hit this one. Drop in the... Oh, I was like, maybe you can go in the basement. Okay, let's see. We got anything?
I'll take it.
Anyway, with a few houses up, you can sometimes get a decent little pile of clothing going. New jeans, great. So you can work on your mending. New socks. Jesus Christ. Maybe something old and beat up.
This'll come in handy.
Sure. Well, we got a cooking pot.
This bag is getting kind of heavy. Okay.
Hey, there we go. In some pretty good shape. Poking beans. All right. So, anyway, in any difficulty, you can luck out and get a bunch of structures. Or you can get what we got here, which isn't much at all. There's a decent amount of firewood around though, and sometimes this place is a little difficult to get any firewood. Now you got to remember, if you're playing with the wolves on, this is going to be, you know, dangerous game you're playing here. And, you know, I always like, you know, my opinions are just that. So the game was built, and you know, they put it in the credits in the
The sun
beginning.
is setting.
This is
It's
how
getting a lot
wolves
colder
normally
soon.
act. I really appreciate that, by the way, because it's not. Again, I don't think one wolf should ever come after you. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for the wolf. Or, you know, 3-4 months in, maybe. One of the best places to put a fire down in the game. It is not 100% windproof, but it's pretty good. You can generally get away with doing stuff in blizzards and whatnot. But a lot of high wind situations, and a lot of even blizzard-like conditions, you can still cook, do stuff out here, stay dry.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
We'll get a little cooking score. I left some inside too, but that's fine. There we go. Nice can of peaches. That'll give us another can. Which one's crappier? Knock these out. Cook up another cup of coffee. I always like to walk around, obviously, if it's possible, with 2 cups of coffee ready to go. Okay, how are we doing? 37 minutes? We got anything to goof around with? Not really. Alright, so looking pretty decent. I got this crap to eat too. Perfect. I think I hear a bear. I want to try to keep our water reserves up. I don't think I have a book to read. It'd be nice if I did. Still got a good bit of exploring to do here. But like I said, you can see which way the wind's coming. You get these little weird things around your fire, you know. You shouldn't normally build a fire literally on top of an old propane thing. But it works here. I don't know what to tell you. We're good. We're dry. A little bit of risk, but not too much. How much we got down? Not. I'd like to do another set. I'm gonna do one more. I'll take it inside. If you can get the water made, get it made. I don't know what to tell you. Which pot's the best pot? Oh, they're both pretty decent. Drop that there. Hour and a half. Yeah. Alright, so let's do small waters. Okay. Good night.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Let's see. Let's eat these crappy beans. Not bad.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
We'll take whatever we get here. No, don't take your gun out, Pete. Oh, there you go. Good. I don't usually mind a crap one on the way out. If I'm just running over here. Another battery. This is a good place to get lead, by the way.
Never know.
I feel like here and Broken Railroad are pretty good places to get car batteries. There we go. Alright. Well, it's a blizzard, and I gotta go pick my kid up. So, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll be back pretty shortly. But I think I'll be able to play a little bit more. We'll see what happens with the weather. Alright, if you happen to catch this one, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great night, and y'all be good to each other. Gonna grab a quick drink. Eat this garbage. Quick drink. Yeah. Nice. Out. Jesus, I'm dying. Gross. Terrifying. Save. Alright, now I'm out. So, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day. Y'all be good to each other. Thanks for joining. I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my kid. Sorry. But I'll be back in a little while. Be good. Yeah, I'm coming. I swear to God, I'm coming.